Denver. Apparently, Venezuelan migrants, have taken over an apartment complex, and they are now forcing the people living in the apartment complexes to move out. Let's tune into the video and see what's going on out here in these streets, man.
Right now, tenants in an Aurora apartment building are being told they've got just over a week to move out. And their management company claims it's because of violent Venezuelan gang crimes. But there's another side to this story.
Right. Aurora police say it's because of long-standing unresolved code violations. So what is it? Fox 31's Courtney Fromm on it for us. Court?
Good morning to you both. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting situation with this building. I personally have been there. I covered a shooting there just 2 weekends ago on a Sunday. But despite that obviously violent crime that happened inside of the building, there is a lot of outlying factors on the outside. And I think that's what this city is talking about as well. We do have some photos of those that we'd like to see you, or show to you, I should say. Now, it is kind of a heated issue right now, and those tenants have 8 days to get out. Now, here's a look at that complex. It's off Colfax and Nome Street, has 99 units, and they all need to vacate. A spokesperson from the city says instead of addressing the documented code violations, some of those photos we've shared with you, CBZ Management, who owns the property, has hired a team of attorneys and a PR team to fight the city on this. Now, the city tells us the issues range from rodent infestation to a lack of heat and electricity. There's broken windows in the building, trash pile up, and water leaks, just among the few. But an investor of the property says those who live there have been left in a state of fear and chaos because of Venezuelan gang violence, and that's why he wants to remain anonymous when he spoke with us.
Honestly, complete trash, if you want me to be real with you. Complete trash, just like the apartment complex. I say, let all these people that can actually pay and afford rent, let them go. Let them go somewhere. Let them pay and afford rent somewhere else that is very, very affordable and that they can do their thing with their families in. But as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing a bunch of trash everywhere. I'm seeing a bunch of beds outside. I'm seeing a bunch of waste everywhere. Honestly, it's looking like a homeless encampment. It's looking like a whole homeless encampment, and this is supposed to be a residential. People are actually paying rent. People are actually paying to live here. Now, I don't know about y'all, but it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be my family. I want better for my family. I want better for my kids. I want better for myself, even if I was single. I wouldn't want to live inside any place that looks anything like this. I think this is absolutely garbage. They should get rid of the entire apartment complex and just build it new. Build it new. Get rid of the gangs. Get rid of the migrants. Get rid of them all. Build it new, and fix it up, and let somebody that is actually good for the society live in there, man. They got 99 rooms and all of them are gone. Complete trash, man. Let's continue.
That I believe it's inappropriate of the city to be blaming an issue that has to do with law enforcement and gangs, violent gangs taking over buildings and trying to use it as a scapegoat, that it has to do with, code violations or repairs that weren't done in apartments. It's a nonsense argument.
Now, what we understand from Aurora Police, they say they're working with other agencies to see if there's any connection between any criminal activity and any certain organization. They go on to say, quote, in the meantime, any such specific activity is amenable to and separate from the city's code enforcement actions at the property. And what we understand is that APD investigated so far this year, up until July 31st, 66 criminal activities that happened at that specific building. Now, the city says they will start notifying tenants as of Wednesday. They have until August 13th at 8 a.m. to move out, have their stuff, and get out of there. From there, the city will shut off the water. They're going to board up the windows and put a fence around the property. But what we understand, between the property management company and the city, they could potentially be going to court over this entire thing sometime next month. But for now, live, Aurora, Courtney from Fox 31.
Yeah, take them to court too. Shoot, for those that been paying their rent and got kicked out for no good reason, take them to court. See what you can get. I don't blame you at all, honestly. But at the same time, man, look at y'all living conditions. How can you dare live in a place like that? And they seem like they're trying to blame it on the gangs, but I can't tell if this is actually because of the gangs. Does not look like it's because of the gangs. It looks like it was a failed investment property, apartment complex, and it looks like it was never upkept. It looked like they just let anybody live there without any background checks. That's probably why there was so much gangs. And they took over, and they clearly did not care about the property, and they did what they wanted to do in there. So it makes sense to why it kind of looks like this. It reminds me of a bad hood. It reminds me of an apartment complex in a terrible neighborhood. You would see the same things. You would see, the drug dealers. You would see the homeless people. You would see the gangs. You would see all of them chilling outside of the complex, but right next to all of them, you'd see a bunch of trash. And trash fits with trash. So we understand if they're going to be trash, they're going to see trash right next to them. Honestly, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But you guys, let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. Would y'all live in an area like this? Would y'all want to raise y'all family in an environment like this? Is it really the gangs that are pushing these people out, or is it just a terrible apartment complex management? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments below, man. I really like to know y'all thoughts. It's your boy Dgotsauce. Until next time, peace.